Hi everybody, this is Alast, and today we want to have a look at the Extermination challenge and see how we can solve this. First of all, we've loaded the initial genome into our genome editor and want to have a look at how is this actually behaving. So the key to our solution will be the demo site, so we want to find out what is it actually triggering on. So this is what we're doing right now. Let's see what we can find out with the standard genome that we've just loaded and changing the color to a few settings to see, to compare actually what is going on here. So first we start with something sort of bluish. Let's see. Yep, it triggers, so this will not help us because we want to find a solution that does not trigger the eggs of the initial solution, because otherwise it will reproduce all the time. So let's go with green. Aha, it's not doing anything. Perfect. So now we know green is one color that it does not trigger against, and now we'll see yellow is another one. So now we have two colors that we can work with to create our solution and start actually, well, solving the challenge, right? So first of all, we want to have a devourer site that can spawn into a basic swimmer. We'll have our flagello side, make it green, and our phago side also green, to then spawn later on our basic eggs. So let's see what Visalia is doing here. So you see, we're changing a few of the parameters, make it work the way we want to, and now we can take care of our eggs. There we go. So we're making it yellow just to distinguish between the swimmers and the eggs they lay. And we want to have our stimulus side that we're now setting to only trigger on red, because that's the target color. We don't want to have our own eggs to spawn new swimmers on green or yellow. Otherwise, we would not clean the plate in the end. There you see, we're setting it to red, high output. We have to take care of the color threshold, otherwise the Senseo side would not sense anything. Always keep that in mind. And now we basically have our solution ready. Just looking at it in the preview. And now we can place it actually on the substrate and see how it's behaving. So there you see, Visalia is doing a sweet job on placing our initial cells. And now let's give them a go. There we go. So you see, whenever something yellow spawns, it immediately turns into a new green swimmer because there's so much red around. It's basically a safe bet. Alright, so we do see that this is working as expected. And it's getting time now to give it a little speed. I think Bart will actually do that in a moment. There we go. Yep, called it. And now we can see how our green swimmers are slowly taking over the plate and exterminating the red swimmers. And now you see all those yellow eggs there. There's not much red left to actually trigger the change of the stemo side. And that's exactly what we wanted, because in the end, we have to clean the plate. That means we we cannot have our solution reproduce successfully after we have killed all the initial cells. And that's exactly what happens here. So the cells are dying, and in just a moment we will have solved extermination. There we go. Score!